Alright, I realize this video will not be received well by some, but you are welcome to recreate the test yourself. So what I decided to do was test the corrosion resistance of a Colt buffer spring versus the much hyped and ballyhooed chrome silicone spring made by Sprinco. Now, in order to speed up the process, what I did was I used 1 drop of super glue on each spring. Look what happened to the Sprinco spring after just a few minutes. Look how rusty it became. Now, if you look at the Colt, there is none. You can't even tell the air was put on the Colt spring. That really is the difference between the two springs, is the ability to resist corrosion. Now, chrome silicone fails corrosion testing really bad. If someone has a gun that never sees bad weather, then put the Sprinco in there. You're probably not going to have any problems. But Eugene Stoner designed this gun to survive the humid environments of Vietnam. Now, when it comes to the two springs, one made by Colt and one made by Sprinco, to the same dimensions, they're going to have the same spring rate, same stress factors, same life, at temperatures below about 300 degrees Fahrenheit. The only time the silicone wire is going to have an advantage is above 300 degrees. That's why it makes good valve springs for pro stock and NHRA drag race cars. Even Sprinco says that on their own website. But below 300 degrees Fahrenheit, there is no performance differences. Now, if your AR-15 is running at above 300 degrees in the buffer tube, you got much bigger problems than worrying about corrosion of your spring. Now, that being said, a lot of these Sprincos are rusting and corroding. You can find lots of pictures on the interwebs of that. Here's a picture of one. And then here's another one. This was posted by J.D. Williams of Sotar fame. Man, look at it. It looks just like mine. All rusted and corroded. And then it broke in two. So a lot of people take these Colt springs out and then they put in this Sprinco spring into their Colt rifle and think they made an improvement. They've actually took 2 steps backwards. God, also known as Eugene Stoner, remains undefeated in his design of this weapon system and other people's failed attempts to improve on it. So here's what you do. You put the Colt spring in your rifle and you put the Sprinco spring where it belongs. And you're welcome.